What kind of effects do you think this time change will have on gig workers like you and I? For me, I don't know that it's going to affect my delivery habits much, but for those who deliver only in the daylight hours and quit at dark, they're going to have an extra hour. What could that mean? Maybe an extra 20 to 50 bucks. Is it worth it? Definitely. To me, it is. 20 bucks is 20 bucks, and 30 bucks is 30 bucks, or 10 bucks is 10 bucks, whatever. As long as you don't have to drive too far for that money. But yeah, this time change, I'm going to enjoy it better. I mean, look how bright it is out here, and it's 7 o'clock. So we still got another hour and a half at least of daylight. And it's only going to get better. I have something else I wanted to ask y'all. This video is going to be kind of two different subjects. One about the time change. We just covered that one. The other one has to do with gas prices. Now, I know everybody's talking about gas prices, and I'm not here to moan and groan about the cost of gas and stuff like that. That's not what I'm here to talk about on the gas prices. What I am interested in is how it's going to affect our customers. Do you think we're going to get more orders because the customers don't want to spend the money on the gas to get out and go to the restaurant or to the store? Or do you think they're going to spend less money on these luxuries of having food and products brought to their front door? How do you think this is going to play out? I really would like to know y'all's opinion. My wife says that she thinks it's going to hurt us gig drivers. Now, I know the gas prices is hurting us. There's no question that. Everybody knows that. And the little help that Uber and Grubhub is doing, you know, whatever. I don't think it makes that much difference, but that's just my opinion. Could they do more? Sure. Could they do less? Yeah, they could have not done nothing at all. So, you know, whatever. It's neither here nor there to me. I'm still going to be out driving. I got a Grubhub order. Let's see what it is. This is what's been killing me on Grubhub. And they're supposed to be paying the extra, and they started this first. 14.9 miles for $10.65. I wouldn't have took that regardless of the gas prices. It seems like they got it backwards. You know, like they're giving the miles, what the miles are should be the dollar amount. Actually, it should be a lot different, but it's backwards. Your dollar amount should always be more than the miles. And if it's not, don't take that order because you're working for free, basically. You might make a few cents on it, but is it really worth that time and effort? But back to what I was talking about. How do you think this inflation as a whole, not just on gas, but on the food products? You know, you can't even go to, well, besides McDonald's and like Taco Bell, but if you go to, well, really, McDonald's, if you get a double quarter pounder with the meal, whatever, that's going to be 10 bucks. It seems like everywhere you go now, it's $10 and up. Where it was like $7 or $8 and up. And from what I'm reading and hearing on the news, I'm afraid it's going to continue to grow up. Grow up? Yeah, grow up. How about go up? Everything is questionable in everything right now. I don't care if you're doing a W-2 job, or if you're doing this kind of work, or if you're doing whatever to make their money. I don't know how this is all going to pan out. You know, maybe if we knew somebody that was around back in the Great Depression, they might know what it's going to be like. And from what I've read in history books and heard when I was younger about it from my grandparents, because they lived through it, sure enough looks like it's heading that direction. And you know, as much as I hate to say it, it's been my experience in my life to where generally, if the economy starts getting really bad, something tragic happens. And it boosts the economy, and that's a fact. But I think a lot of it has to do with getting the public's eyes focused somewhere else rather than on the real problem. So I'm not a political person, and I'm not here to debate. That's just my opinion. I'm sure you have your opinion. Your opinion is probably just as right as mine. Pretty much everybody's opinion can be justified. And in the end, they're pretty close to the same. But anyway, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. We are definitely living in I hate to use the word exciting time. It's uncertain times. But you sure can't say we're living in a boring time, because there ain't nothing in this life right now boring. Not if you're even halfway out from under the rock and looking out at what's going on. And if you want to crawl back under your rock and pretend it's all good luck. I just hope everybody knows how to hunt and fish, or some kind of survival skills. And if you don't know any survival skills, it's probably a good time to start learning a few. And speaking of that, I don't really have survival skills on my other channel, but I do have some camping and stuff like that. If you're interested in stuff like that, check out Dirty Shoes Adventures. I'll put a link down in the description to it. Y'all can check that out and see what you think. I still have that tent that was sent to me that I've got to try out. But every time I try to plan something, a cold front starts coming in. And it just kind of blows my camping idea. Because I guess I'm what you would call a fair weather camper. If it's below 45 degrees at night or above 110 in the day, I'm not all that interested about camping in the tent. Now, if I had a cabin or something like that, that's different. But tent camping, I'm a fair weather camper. But I've got to get that tent out and give it a try and do a little video on it, because that was the agreement I made. So probably about mid-April, right before Uncle Sam takes me away. I'm just playing. Anyway, so what do y'all think? How do y'all think this financial situation that our country is in and the effects of it, how do you think that's going to affect you as a gig worker? Now, it's going to affect all of us. I don't care what you do in one way or another. But what about you personally? I care. I want to know. Not like we can do anything about it, but we can talk about it. So leave a comment down below. Also, what do you think about this time change? Is it going to be better for you, or is it just going to be about the same? For me, it's going to be about the same, because I stay out after dark. Some more spark orders that They ain't lighting no fires with these spark orders today. Well, that's the best one I've seen. Oh, it's a shopping order. 21.50. Well, let's go now. Think the shopping orders are going to increase since gas is increasing? I don't know. Everything's questionable. Leave a comment down below for real. If you usually don't comment, go ahead and leave a comment and just share with us what you think. We'll see. Like I said, we're sure not living in boring times, that's for sure. Better be ready for pretty much anything. And always smile. People walk by, smile, say hi, or how you doing, or nod your head, or acknowledge them. There's enough trouble and anger and frustration in this world already. So just a friendly little smile or a nod of the head or a hello could brighten somebody's day. It brightens my day, and it gives me hope for society when somebody actually acts friendly. Look, I'm glad to see that people are still friendly, because a bunch of them are not. And I don't think they're unfriendly. I think they just don't think about it. Their mind is too far off into something else, and they don't even acknowledge other people walking by them. And you really should. Because how often are we out walking by people? You know, other than in and out of the restaurants and in and out of the stores. That's about it. For me, anyway. So, give them a smile. And you keep smiling. Just like this. Even if you got to fish it up. For real though, y'all keep smiling, keep dashing, dancing, prancing, but just keep doing something, because you're going to grow old if you don't. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.